It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And I stick by that. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 was a bigger letdown than Cyberpunk. Seeing that nobody is talking about how shit this game is, and that the new Storm game is coming out this year, I might as well make a video, roasting the shit out of this game. How's it going, you chuckle fucks? This is Code Mac. And I'm explaining why I hate Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I'm also going to say the things I like about the game, because I'm not a vindictive asshole. And my hopes for the new Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm game, which is the reason I'm making this video in the first place. If you are wondering why I'm using an AI text-to-speech voice,
it's because my real voice sounds like Eric Cartman stuck in a big old fat juicy dick.
Now to start this shit show, I need to talk about how I got into the Ultimate Ninja Storm series. And I'll admit, I didn't play the first game until years later. I still haven't played the second one. But the first game I played in the series was Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Now for those people who don't know what Naruto is. Naruto, it's basically about a fox boy who wants to become president, while he tries to stop his emo friend from joining the dark side. By this time in my life, I was still an anime noob. The only anime I've seen was Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is just Dragon Ball Z without the boring shit. I honestly don't remember why I decided to play this game. I never watched Naruto or played any of the games, but I did, and it was the best anime experience at that point in my life. The story mode for this game was fucking amazing. The boss battles were epic to play through, and the cutscenes were awesome to watch. Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 did an amazing job putting the story of Naruto into a video game setting. The story mode is just as good, if not better than the anime. Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 single-handedly turned me into a Naruto fanboy. Because of the game and the story mode, it made me care about the characters like Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke, and Tobi. It made me want to see more of them. This caused me to start watching the anime, and even read the manga. It led to me becoming an anime weeb, before it became an unhealthy addiction to hentai. Because of how much of an impact Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 was to me, I was excited for the fourth game even before it was announced. And you can imagine my disappointment when I finally played Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. The story mode was complete and utter garbage. Let's start with from bad to worse. The quick time events are pointless in this game. When a quick time event happens in the other games, if you fail to press the button in time, your character will lose health. Fail multiple times, your character dies and you'll have to restart the fight. In this game, however, if you fail to press the button in time, the game will continue on like you did. Are you fucking kidding me? Then what is even the point in doing them in the first place? Half of the cutscenes were literally screen caps from the anime. If I wanted to watch the fucking anime, I would go on Crunchyroll, not in the fucking video game. Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 cutscenes were one of the reasons why the story mode was so good in that game. And half of it is gone in this shit. Replaced by an anime slideshow. I would have rather had the animation from the spin-off games, than this shit. One of the reasons why I was so excited for Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, was to see Tobi's face reveal in that glorious 3D animation I saw in Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. And I'll never get that, which sucks. The unmasking of the main villain of the series wasn't a glorious spectacle, but a goddamn slideshow. There are also problems with the actual cutscenes in this game. The moment where Obito is crushed by the boulder, you can see that future Madara has no ears. But when you look at Obito and Kakashi's ultimate attack, you can clearly see Obito has those ears. So what the fuck? Another example of this is at the end of the final battle. Spoilers for the ending to Naruto. But at the end of their final battle, both Naruto and Sasuke lose a fucking arm. It's a giant oh my fucking god moment if you watched the anime or read the manga. In this, they looked like their arms were made out of black Zetsu. It kind of ruins the impact of the moment. Looking through all this, with the lack of consequences from the quick time events, to half of the cutscenes being screenshots, You can tell that this game was fucking rushed. Now, even though I despise this game, there are a lot of things that I like in Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. The gameplay is good like in the other games, with the added addition that you can battle damage the characters. I'm a sucker for battle damage, and I would purposely lose a lot of health just to make my character look like they've been through hell. This is one of the reasons why I loved Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2, and the Amazing Spider-Man video game. Then there are the new characters added to the roster. Between the two albino devils, the giant woman, and yet another version of the same two idiots. My favorites have to be Rin, and Rampaging Obito. Now being in zero fights. How the hell would this girl translate well in a fighting video game? Well, they use the fact that she was the Three Tails Jinchuriki, and run wild with it. Rin's ultimate jutsu is her turning into the Three Tails and going apeshit, before the thought of Obito and Kakashi turning her back to normal. It's just tragic seeing that most happy character in Team Minato, being so scared of the monster inside her. Rampaging Obito is my go-to character to play as, just because of how brutal he is. With him literally stabbing you in the gut, and smashing your head in. I'm still surprised you don't end up looking like Glenn from The Walking Dead. I also loved the battle between Obito and the Mist Ninjas. There is little to no blood in Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, besides in this fucking massacre right here. They made it just as bloody as it was in the anime and manga, and I love them for it. It's fun to kill hundreds of Mist Ninja, all the while their blood covers the screen. I swear I'm not a psychopath. Speaking of which, the boss battles in this game are fucking amazing. My favorites are the first and final fight of this game. The Madara and Hashirama fight was fucking epic. With Madara using his Susanoo and the goddamn Nine Tails, and just the absolute carnage these two do in the surrounding area. This was a great introduction to the story mode. The last battle shares that same energy, but with the added addition of being the most story-driven fight in the game. As this is the climax of Naruto and Sasuke's rivalry, showcasing all of the battles between these two we played throughout the game series, and ultimately ending where it first began. Another thing I like about this game are the cutscenes. When I'm not looking at anime screenshots, the cutscenes are fire and have that Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 vibes to it. Perfectly recreating scenes from the anime and manga, in that glorious 3D animation I saw in Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. And after writing all the good things about this game, I realized that maybe Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 isn't complete dog shit. But it still is a disappointment for me, as I will never get to see Toby's face reveal, and the hell he experienced, in that glorious Ultimate Ninja Storm animation. Then I found out that they were making another one. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. It's basically all the 4 games into one, with some new characters and mechanics going along with it. And this game. This could be the redemption of Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. My hope for this game is that they finally replace the anime screenshots with the glorious 3D animation that the Ultimate Ninja Storm games are known for. As it would be a whiplash playing through most of this game's story mode, only to see this shit. Same goes for the quick time events. I really hope this happens, and I'm not just overdosing on copium. Thanks for listening to a robot ranting about an anime game. Leave a like and subscribe.